Hey guys, my name is Hugh Martin. Some fun facts about me. I am 26 years old. I have just done a civil engineering degree at university, and some things I like to do outside of health and fitness. I love to go to the beach, love to play tennis, and I love indoor rock climbing. Why did I decide to become a personal trainer, and why is this quite right career path for me? So this is a long story, but I'll try to summarize it as fast as possible. So it starts back when I was in year 11 at school. I actually had a teacher recommend me to become a personal trainer, and I read into it a little bit and then just went all in. I didn't really understand what a PT was back then, if I'm going to be honest, but as soon as I got into it and as soon as I found out what a PT actually is, I was all for it. I was like, this is the right job for me. So I became a personal trainer, and I was doing good for about 2 or 3 years or so, but I can remember at the last job that I had, there was a guy who was about 10, 15 years older than me, and he was in the exact same position I was. He used to tell me, he was just like, I can't do anything else. Like, my skill set, he was ex-military, then became a personal trainer. He's just like, my skill set is as a personal trainer. Like, I literally just don't know how to do anything else that could pay me the amount of money that I'm making at the moment. And I guess that really got me thinking. I was like, you know what, I need something. I don't want to be 10, 15 years down the track earning the same money that I am now, trying to pay off a mortgage, but just can't afford it. All my friends were going through university at that time, and I pretty much just got influenced. I got influenced to do a civil engineering degree. I thought this was something where I could be really proud of myself. I was just like, it will be really good if I get through this. Super inspired to get a degree kind of thing. But what I found, after I started to get through university, my passion just dropped down. I was super inspired when I started off going through it, and then as it went along, my inspiration just completely dropped off. And I had to actually get a job as a surveyor to get some industrial training through my degree. And I was just like, you know what, things are going to be different with this. Like, I'm actually going to work in my field. I'm going to enjoy it now. And it wasn't the case. I didn't enjoy what I did, and so I eventually made the decision that I wasn't going to do this. And as I was going through university, I was working crazy hours as well. So I had 2 jobs plus a full-time engineering degree. So it was crazy. It was like work Saturday, Sunday, uni Monday to Friday, plus I had 1 day a week of uni, which I gave up to do my industrial training job. And I was studying till like 12 at night, some nights, struggling to survive. Like, I was just like smashing coffee like every single day, and it wasn't great. Anyway, I was still passionate about health and fitness. Like, in my spare time, I would still study. Like, I'd still read different articles. I'd still look at different studies. I'd still research different things. And that's when I realized, like, this is where my passion is at. Like, this is what I actually enjoy doing. So I made a decision to go into health coaching, and that's pretty much what I do at the moment. So this was a big transition for me. I had to do marketing through social media, and then after that I started to get leads, and after I got leads I had to pick up the phone and start making sales. And that's pretty much what I do at the moment. I built up a bit of a client base with that, so that's been really good for the meantime. I already went over things that I like to do outside of health and fitness. So I love to play tennis, love indoor rock climbing, love going to the beach. I go to the beach like every week or two. Some other things, love to go out for dinner. Love to, being outdoors. Yeah, I'm an outdoors person, so love being outside. Some fitness gurus who I follow. So I feel like this is a 2-part question, because you've got your fitness gurus who put out a lot of information and you follow them for the type of information they put out. You've also got fitness gurus who are more of an inspiration. You are inspired by their story. You find them a really good impact on the industry, and you pretty much just like the type of people that they are. So people who I go for the information, they would be 3 people I put in this category. First one is Thomas DeLawler. I feel like he is an awesome dude. He actually goes a little bit more into ketosis / intermittent fasting. I don't really follow him for that, but the other stuff that he puts out is pretty cool. Next guy would be Jeff Cavalier and Lane Norton. So follow all of those guys. And then next guy who I follow because he's an inspiration to me, that would be Steve Cook. I've been following Steve Cook for like 7-8 years now or so. I met him like once or twice when he's come to Australia, and he's a massive inspiration to me. So he's a cool dude. Next thing that I am going to talk about is why you would choose me for this role. So I feel like I have got a lot of experience in the health and fitness industry, and where I feel like this would show is the set of standards which I would conduct myself with in this role. So What I've done, and this is actually something that I've learned through being a personal trainer, because I know that the set standards for a lot of PTs aren't very high, and they tend to look at their phone in between sets. They tend to finish with their client and then sit back on the computer afterwards, and they don't really understand why the business isn't going well. So what I have done, which has worked really well for me with previous jobs and go through university, is I look at if I'm going to take on a new challenge, so university, new job, new challenge of some sort, I look at what are the benefits and then what are the downfalls of that. So downfalls would be it's going to take up a lot of time, and then I look at the set standards that I have to conduct on myself. What standards do I have to have so that I can perform at my highest version of myself, at the best version of myself? And this is what I've done through my degree, through each job that I've taken on for the past 3-4 years. And I really get clear on who I have to become in this role. And it's not something which I do, it's not something where I apply for every job and I say this is a set structure. I look at each individual job and how I have to conduct myself for that. So I feel like me holding the standards on myself, this is how I'm able to perform at my best version and therefore be a right candidate. Cool.